because the movie money would give them enough cash for a down payment on a condo in Williamsburg. He was proud of his successful fiancé. Kerri settled into her seat and turned toward the window, determined to ignore Drew Fox sitting next to her. She had decided she was going to enjoy this week, rewrite the script she and Jon had written that was now inching toward production, head back to Brooklyn, and direct her students in their holiday show. She knew she didn't want to go back to her old life, especially not with Jon. She nodded off.
"Hey,"
Drew said while flying somewhere over Indiana.
"This is you."
Kerri opened her eyes and struggled to get her bearings. Then she saw Jon, on the tablet Drew was holding up. She took the tablet from his hands to see the headline of Variety, the Hollywood newspaper. There it was. Amari to star in Fire and Ice, above an article about the script and how it was going into production. Below that was a large picture of Amari, and below that, a smaller picture of the writers. They must have gotten it from Jon. It was the picture they had used for their first Christmas card. Kerri and Jon wore matching Christmas sweaters while clutching hands and smiling happily at each other. Kerri rolled her eyes at the photo.
"This is cool. I guess Christmas came early for you this year," Drew said.
"Thank you," Kerri said, returning the device as fast as she could.
"Or maybe it didn't."
"What do you mean?"
"You can't tell anyone I said this, but I produced a movie that starred Amari. Just a warning, she can be kind of intense on a set. It kind of killed a relationship I was in. Good luck with her," Drew offered.
"Thanks." Kerri ordered more vodka and OJ. She was going to need a lot of cocktails to get through the next week. She took the script out of her travel bag and was determined to read it again, for the first time since she and Jon had written it several years ago. There on the title page, Fire and Ice by Kerri Williams and Jon Romano. It was a comedy about a Beverly Hills celebrity who is rescued by a working-class San Fernando Valley firefighter. People from two different worlds fall in love. She and Jon had poured everything they had into that script. Via their agent, they had hired an actor dressed as a firefighter to deliver the script to producers, and it had worked. The buzz had been incredible, and everyone wanted to meet them so that they could gush over how good the writing was. Kerri remembered her heart swelling each time that a producer praised them, but ultimately no one bought it. The experience had crushed Kerri so much that it became the last script she had ever written, period, with Jon or by herself. A few months later, their personal relationship was also kaput. Now, the script that had broken them apart was bringing them back together. The pilot announced the plane was on schedule to arrive in Los Angeles, their final destination. Los Angeles is not my final destination, she thought. It was once. But things change. I've changed. The idea of leaving getting colder each day Brooklyn and going back to getting sunnier by the minute Los Angeles did not fill her with cheer. Maybe it once did. But now, 3 years after returning to New York, she had forgotten how to be a Los Angelino. Not that she ever was one. Brooklyn was her home and always would be. Hollywood Hills? Ha! A sad sequel. No, her plan was simple. To get in, do the job, and get out before they sucked her back in. Just when I was out, they pulled me back in, Kerri thought. Her movie mind was now activated. Like a Sleeping Beauty kiss, her screenwriting career had been awakened. Not by Prince Charming, but by Jon. Kerri had been stunned by the circumstances that led her to fly first class to LA. It started a few months ago with an email from Jon, then another email from Jon, and then a phone call. She remembered thinking, who calls anyone these days anyway? People text to communicate. People email to provide appointment details. People only call with bad news. But the call she got from Jon wasn't really bad news. At one time in her life, she would have been sipping champagne with friends celebrating the really good news Jon had told her. It's happening. I need you to come back to LA, her old life and old love had said on the phone a few weeks before.